What's going on YouTube? This is Logan here today. Today I am bringing you guys a battle up against Raymond, which Raymond is a Battle Hub Discord battle veteran. So I am very excited to bring this battle against you guys against Raymond. He's definitely got more of a standard OU team than what we're rocking out with. But nonetheless, this is going to be a really fun battle. And let's see what we can do. Haven't seen Dondozo. I've seen some Motrace action on Just Weavile's channel, so I do know what he can do. Greninja probably is a potential lead, so you gotta watch out for the Sandy Shocks as well. But we do have a team. We do have a battle. I do think this is gonna be all right. If we want to lead, Choice Scarf Star Raptor, I think we're gonna be in a pretty decent spot. And then from there we can see what will happen. Anyway, this is going to be a very exciting battle. Super excited to go up against a battle veteran. And Raymond himself actually. So, hey, you know what? Let's see what happens. Raymond is ready to go. And I'm excited too. Alright. Ooh, shiny Finneon. Baby evolution. Alright. Gene Claude. Okay, so he starts off with the Claude Sires. We're starting off with the Star Raptor now. Obviously, he's going to be wanting to set up some Stealth Rocks. We do happen to have Defog, that being on our Corviknight, but that is our only way to really get Stealth Rocks off the field. I do think right now the best move is to go for the U-turn as he decides to switch out. Okay, so what are you wanting to bring in? He's bringing in the Dondozo. Nice and shiny. This is probably my favorite shiny in Scarlet and Violet, which is the Dondozo. If y'all don't know, yellow is my favorite color. And Dondozo fits that so perfectly. I'm actually okay. Let's bring in the Hydreigon. I'm kind of curious to see what this Dondozo wants to do. Hydreigon's a nice little Pokemon to bring in here in this situation. We see that he is leftovers. And really and truthfully, I'm curious to see what you have to threaten the Hydreigon. I'm going to go ahead and commit a very early Terra because I don't want to take an order up, right? And go for a Focus Energy. And let's see if we can proceed to sweep. I doubt he allows me to sweep, but you never know, right? I mean, we'll see. We're taking our dragon typing away, which would help us against like moves like Wave Crash and stuff, but I have a feeling that he might be trying to go for an order up, and I just don't want to be taking that. Body press. Ouch. Ouch. We're alive. And I guess that's all what matters. But my goodness. Okay. Hey, we're alive. Let's go for that Dark Pulse. And see what we can do. Hey, you know, sometimes overpredicted, right? Interesting though to see the body press set. I guess it's probably more common. Like I said, I haven't seen too much Dondozos and 6v6 singles. But I've been playing lower tiers. So me going into this higher tier, you know, here's the Dondozo, there's the Fret, right? Yep. But it's fun. He does decide to switch. I do know Dondozo don't have that good of special defense, so he is going into Thanksgiving, which is the Motrace. And this is Terra Dark. Yeah, critical hit 100% of the time at this point. It's crazy how good his Hydreigon is. We just say, hey, you got Motrace? I don't really care. Motrace is out 100% of the time. Critical hit every time. He's forced to give up a Pokemon in this situation, and he was chosen to give up Motrace. Alright, so the Greninja comes out. I can be afraid of the Water Shuriken. But, I mean, Greninja is just naturally faster too, right? Greninja naturally faster. Are we willing to give up our our Hydreigon in this early? I think we can. Let's just see if we can pop off the Draco Meteor as he goes Protean. He confirms. and goes for the Ice Beam and does pick up a KO. Unfortunate for us, but hey, it is what it is. Greninja is a fast boy, and we really don't have too many Pokemons that would like to switch in onto that. Now, in this situation, I can bring out my Staraptor. And I don't necessarily mind going for a U-turn as long as... I guess we can go into Corviknight if he decides to stay in. Corviknight should be able to somewhat take it. Not that great though. That's the scary part. We're actually in a tough spot. Maybe I should opt to stay in and go for the Brave Bird. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Brave Bird. Reckless Brave Bird. That way, you know. Yep, there's the switch. Somebody's he's probably expecting a U-turn. We are actually going Reckless Brave Bird here, which is gonna be doing quite a bit of damage. A lot of good damage. Not as good damage as I was hoping for, but you know, it is what it is. In this situation, we can go into our Corviknight though. Corviknight does wow Dondozo pretty decently. And knowing that we are Rocky Helmet, yeah, we're going to be alright. He is leftovers, so definitely going to be fine. Unnerve, so if he does happen to have a berry, which he does not. This one does not, because he has leftovers. But if he happened to ever have a berry, not from my Corviknight, you ain't going to be eating that berry. Alright, so he does go for the Yawn. That's okay. That is absolutely fine. I'm going to just go for Iron Defense. I am going to go for the Iron Defense. He goes for Yawn plus Protect combo, which guarantees that I'm going to go to sleep. That I'm going to be getting nothing out of this except for that Iron Defense. That gives me +2 my defense stats. So whatever damage you're going to be doing to me, I'm going to be taking less damage from him. Basically, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about what your Dondozo can do to me. I'm forced to sleep this turn. Predicting maybe a switch. If he does ever happen to switch, he would definitely be going to that Sandy Shocks. Oh, and the question is, like, do we want to maybe predict that and go into the Garchomp? I kind of do. I kind of want to see if we can predict this. Go into Garchomp here. Because Garchomp, if we can get the Garchomp play in onto the Sandy Shocks, we're in just in a great board position. There is the switch. There is the switch. Let's go. Let's see. What are you bringing now? Recoil. I don't think we've seen that yet. There's the Sandy Shocks. Let's go. It does have the air balloon. Does have the air balloon. So he's willing to stay in. I'm almost certain. Almost willing to, if I was a betting man. I'm still willing to go for Dragon Claw here just to pop the balloon. Does over half, first off, as he sets up Stealth Rocks. Okay. Fine by me. Let's see, the worst case scenario he can do is Flash Cannon. Unless he Terra. He could Terra Ice. I don't know if he's willing to risk that though. If he is happen to be Terra Ice, yep, there's the switch. Going back into Dondozo. And you know what? This Dondozo could definitely be unaware. Definitely be unaware here in this situation. I'm kind of curious though. I kind of want to see how much our Earthquake is doing. If it's not doing that much damage, it guarantees that it's unaware. Yeah, I'm actually willing to bet. I need to know, like, what is your Dondozo? That's a crit. Didn't do that much damage. That's unaware. Rough Skin does activate. He is below half, but with the leftovers and everything, yeah. Now, are we willing to fight this though? Because if we stay in and we can fight, we're in a great spot. We would be in a great spot. Like, yeah, the Greninja could easily come in and revenge KO us. We still have Staraptor alive, though. And Staraptor with the, yeah, are you rest? Liquidation. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. One more Earthquake, we guarantee that KO. We can see... Yeah, Earthquake's probably still our best move. Because he has nothing that... Because we knocked out the Moltres, so he ain't going to be switching... He can't switch that Moltres in. So yeah, we'll go for EQ. Oh, what if I went for Swords Dance? Okay. He's wanting to... I mean, I'm still +2. I'm still a +2 Garchomp. I'm gonna be hitting really, really hard. You know the value of like a +1 Garchomp is, you know, or a +1 Dragonite or anything, right? So +2 Garchomp is scary. Now, I think I understood the reason why he went for that Protect there. It took me a second to think about it. But he went for that Protect with a little bit of leftover recovery to see if he could live that incoming Earthquake. That's a smart play. It is. It's a very smart play. Alright, so like I said, he's not going to let me have... He's not going to let me have that Garchomp sweep. I can guarantee you that. He might be predicting a switch. Garchomp's value, other than for the Sandy Shocks, which is already below half, I think we're fine letting Garchomp go down. Gyarados is still in a good spot, so yeah, I think we're fine. Let's just go for EQ. Ice Beam coming out, absolutely fine. Let Garchomp go down, but now we're in a great spot, right? We can go into Staraptor, get a little bit of chip damage. That being probably based off of Brave Bird, because nothing wants to switch in on that. We could go for Close Combat. Honestly, Close Combat might be even better. I don't know, we get Reckless Stab with Brave Bird. It's probably the better move, as he does switch out. Okay. Recoil, which will be the Sandy Shocks, which will probably... I'm gonna expect this to KO. Ooh, barely. It barely survives. We do know it was Air Balloon, though, so we can easily pick up this KO this coming up turn. And I don't see a reason why we don't. Go ahead, pick up that KO. Staraptor's putting in the work, which is very, very fun. Alright, so there's the Claw and Sire. And I'm actually okay going in Corviknight here. Start trying to wake up Corviknight. And we can see what we can do. We're saying no berries for you, my friend. As he goes for the recover. Alright, fantastic. Yeah, if we can, we'll try and get that defog off. We can't, we can't, basically. Going back out into the Greninja. Can we wake up? Can we wake up, please? No wake ups. I really want to hit this body press. I think that's more valuable than the defunk. Especially against this Greninja as it goes for the Hydro Pump. This could be huge damage. But it misses the Corviknight. Let's go. Corviknight is fast asleep. Okay, so I'm willing to repeat that turn. I am absolutely willing to repeat that turn. So Hydro Pump comes out. We live on 44. Corviknight wakes up, goes for the body press, and does decent chip damage. That's all we want, right? We want to guarantee if it is happen to be Focus Sash, because he has not took damage yet from a Life Orb, that we can come in with Staraptor and easily outspeed. Fantastic stuff by Corviknight, being able to pull that off. Being able to now pivot back into our Staraptor. Now, he could definitely be choiced in his own way, right? Definitely could be. Let's see, Staraptor's 25 HP. 25 HP. Let's go Brave Bird. As he does switch, he switches out. Okay, so it definitely could be Focus Sash. It definitely could be a Choice Lock. But okay, that's fine. You send out the Clodsire, it's taking this Reckless Brave Bird, does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. And Clodsire, being a slower Pokemon, this should be an easy Revenge KO right here. Should be a very easy Revenge KO for the boy Dragapult. Alright, so we want to go for the Dragon Darts. We don't want to mess around. Yeah, we definitely want to see if we can go ahead and get this thing off the field. Don't want to mess around. And honestly, with that Greninja, I'm almost willing to bet it was Focus Sash. Almost willing to bet. Especially since he's not bringing it in right here. Subzilla is coming in. The Baxcalibur. We haven't yet seen a Terra yet either, though. So that's a little bit scary. The right move, I think, is going into the Gyarados here. The right move, I believe, is to go into the Gyarados. So what Gyarados does is gives me the Intimidate. Intimidate's going to allow me to lower the attack on this Baxcalibur, which lets me scout a little bit. Because, like I said, he has not yet terrestrialized. So there it is. Our boy's terrestrialized into a Fairy type. Ooh, see, I'm glad I didn't keep the Dragapult in there. I'm glad I did not. Okay, fantastic, right? I'm a little bit afraid of that, though. I'm a little bit afraid, as Gyarados definitely ain't going to be taking this Icicle Spit very easily at all. That's 3, 4, can we... 1 HP, and we fainted. That's loaded dice. Ooh. That's loaded dice. That might be game. This might be game, and that was a heck of a game. That was really, really fun. Really, really fun. If I'm going to survive this turn, I want Dragon Dance. Blade Rush coming out. Good game. GG. That was really, really fun. I had a blast, Raymond. Thanks for the battle. Guys, I will link the Discord in the description down below. Good game. Good game.